There's some sheep over there. I don't know if you can see them. They're over there, and I love them. So, I am in Tintagel, Cornwall, and you can kind of see everything that I'm looking at right now. I'm in Tintagel, which is in southwest United Kingdom, and the reason that I am here is all thanks to a wonderful woman that I never got the opportunity to meet, and her name is Aunt Babs. She lived here from the 1960s up until her death in 2009. And I've just been learning a lot about her in the past few days, and she was a fascinating woman. So I'm really excited, and I hope to do this video just a little bit differently and kind of explain to you why this is such an important trip for me. For now, I hope you can just enjoy the scenery that is Tintagel. So, of course, after I've already gone up to the top of this cliff, I've already been up there, it was super windy and super rainy, and now I just went into the cafe and I came out and it's like, so a little bit upsetty about that, but we're gonna just make the best of it. So, Tintagel Castle, officially checking that off my list, and I am currently, hopefully, heading towards Bosny Cove, and that is where Aunt Babs's memorial bench is supposed to be, as well as where her ashes were scattered. So I thought on our walk over to Bosny, hoping that we're going in the right direction, that I could tell you a bit more about Aunt Babs and my grandfather and his side of the family. So, they were born and raised in Burma, which is now called Myanmar. And during World War II, when the Japanese came in, they were jailed for a while. However, once they got out of jail, my Aunt Babs and her employer left Burma, Myanmar, and they traveled kind of all over. They were in Switzerland for a while, Scotland, and then they ended up here in Tintagel. So the whole point of me kind of coming here is to just see, like, where it all started. I mean, honestly, the whole reason I'm at Harlexton, well, first off is because of my mom, but the reason she went to Harlexton is because she came here and stayed with my Aunt Babs for about a year, and this is where she just fell in love with England and knew that she had to come back. And so a couple years later she was at Harlexton, and then 27 years later I'm here. Hi friends, so technically I'm supposed to be studying for a British Studies exam that I've got tomorrow, but editing and filming this video sounded like a lot more fun, and let me tell you, Tintagel was amazing. This was my only solo journey that I've done at Harlexton, and it was honestly like the best that could have ever happened. Like, everything just went right and everything just felt right, and like I was able to just do everything I wanted to do, and there were no hang-ups. The final clip that you guys just saw was the view from her bench, so luckily I wasn't like dumb enough to forget that. I have to apologize for how like windy some of the audio clips were. I did not realize when I was filming that it was gonna sound like that, so hopefully you can understand me. Also, another thing I wanted to note was throughout it you heard me pronouncing it Bosny, but it wasn't until after the fact that my mom told me that it's actually pronounced Bosny. I missed out on a lot of amazing things that I saw that I took photos of, but I did not take videos of. And one of those things was my Aunt Baz's actual memorial bench that I was talking about through the whole video. I am the worst. I've actually set up a Flickr account where I'm working on uploading all of the photos that I've taken thus far that you may not have seen on my Instagram or Twitter or in video clips on my YouTube so far. So I will link my Flickr account down below and you can see more of Tintagel. I'm just very thankful because coming into this, I did not think I was going to be able to get to Tintagel. Like, the logistics of getting from Harlexton to Tintagel, on paper, they just seemed awful because I would have had to take a taxi to a train and then take a train to London and then try to figure out the underground and then take another train that was going to be like 4 hours to a place that wasn't even Tintagel. It was like an hour away from Tintagel, and then I would have to take a taxi from there to Tintagel. And I did all of that because I'm a little bit crazy, but honestly, like, actually doing it was not that bad. It sounds awful and I was very exhausted, but it actually was not as horrible as it seems. As always, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter to just see more highlights of my time in Harlexton, and I will link all of that below. That's just more work for me, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If nothing else, I will see you all next time, okay? Bye!